Salam everybody. I don't know what day we're on, but we are somewhere about halfway through our stay here in Medina. I haven't been vlogging much. We haven't really left the masjid area. We've been spending a lot of time in Masjid Nabi. I saw the most beautiful sunrise this morning, Alhamdulillah, after Fajr. But I most definitely have the Medina cold, which is normal after Umrah, coming to Medina where there's lots of people. It's very easy to catch a cold. So you can probably hear it in my voice, but I've not been feeling too great. We would like to do a ziyarat tour, but I just want to be feeling a little bit better before doing that. So inshallah tomorrow, if everything goes to plan, we will do a ziyarat tour and spend the whole day touring the different sites of Medina that have significance with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's life and his story. We'll be doing that on the hop on hop off bus tour, which we haven't done yet. I'm just headed there now just to see if I can get some sort of map so I can create a plan. You guys know how much I love an itinerary, so that's what I'm doing first. This is the current situation at Masjid Nabi, Alhamdulillah. I am wearing a jumper just because I'm a little bit cold. Over here is the King Fahd Gate, which is one of the main entrances to the masjid. This is the one that we normally use because the gate outside the haram over here, that's where most of the hotels are. Where we stayed last time, just over there. And also if you walk down this way, there's a mall, and there's the Taiba Mall, which is a bigger mall on this side. Here is the official Al Munawwara shop, where you can get prayer mats that are inspired by the designs of Masjid Nabi. I actually bought a few gifts yesterday, and I've got the prayer mats that have the exact same design as inside the masjid. So the hop on hop off bus tour begins at Shaz Al Medina Hotel just ahead, so that's where I'm headed now. There used to be a huge fountain here where the pigeons would gather, but for some reason they have taken it away. If I remember correctly, there actually was a road where I'm walking right now. I think they've taken that away with the fountain as well, because the hop on hop off bus used to begin near the fountain. So there was a road down here, and they've changed that within the past 5 years. We have Zain, which is the official network provider of Saudi Arabia. Wherever I go, I do get a SIM, just because I think it's easier, just because you can't rely on Wi-Fi these days, and it's easier just to keep in touch with other people, or if you want to ring locally. So that's the first thing I do when I get to the airport, is get a SIM. I will vlog this properly tomorrow, inshallah, but I'll show you very quickly where the station is. So this is the bus, this is the station. I'm just here to get a map today so I can start planning for tomorrow. So before I forget to mention, the best way to get around Medina is to travel via taxi. Now if you get a taxi that is waiting outside the hotels, usually they're just normal people who drive you and they ask for money. That's the most expensive way to get around. The best way and the most affordable way is to get the Uber app. So for example, we got a taxi to a restaurant to meet some family, and it cost us 30 riyals, which is about £6. And then on the way back, because we couldn't find a taxi there, we met 2 local men from Saudi Arabia, and they booked us a taxi via the Uber app, and it only cost us 9 riyals, so it's £1.80 to get back. So that's quite a big difference. So we haven't really travelled further out since then, to be honest, but if we are going to in the next few days, and we will be using the Uber app for that. So the haram is just over there. We have crossed down here. We've come to a Pakistani street where there's lots of Pakistani food and shops which is here to eat. We haven't been here since 2016, and it's bringing back so many memories, but it is just like being in Pakistan or in Deira and Dubai. This is where we're at now. The restaurant that we're going to is further down this road. So it's got some really good Pakistani food there. It's called the Pakistani Lahori restaurant. So that's where we're heading now. We are at the Pakistani Hotel. We're not feeling ourselves today. Hopefully by tomorrow when we do the Ziyarat tour we'll be feeling much better. Hoping the food here is good. So we're just going to head back to the Haram because it's almost time for Maghrib. As you can see, everybody is walking to Masjid Nabi. Just heard the azan. I'm headed there now to pray Maghrib. Mashallah, the sky looks unreal. So just prayed Maghrib. We were a little bit late, so we ended up praying outside just so we didn't miss the Jamaat. And have a look at this sky. I'm going to clear my screen because Alhamdulillah. Take a look at this sky. Absolutely beautiful, mashallah. Aye. Over here there's some sort of class or talk happening. I really wish I could understand Arabic, so I would also then listen. This turnout is amazing. Yeah, I've been in the mosque for about 2 hours. Stayed there after Maghrib and prayed Isha there as well. And then they asked us to move because we're going to close part of the mosque, I think for cleaning, or they're opening it up for ladies, I'm not sure. But I'm going to meet Hannah and Mum here in a second. So that's what I was saying about getting a sim. It's so easy to keep in touch with anybody else you're here with because most of the time you do get separated. I'm actually craving gulab chai from Dunkin Donuts that we had the other day, so I've asked them to meet me here and then I think I'm going to get some Dunkin Donut gulab chai. It's an interesting place to get it, but I had it the other day and it was awesome. So here I am. The queue isn't too bad. I think it's just because it's just after Salah time, so most people are getting their dinner and I'm already on dessert. So we're here sitting on this bench. It's becoming a tradition with our Dunkin and drinks. These are the donuts that we got. I don't know the brand reveal. I'm going to go for the Oreo cheesecake now, which is my favourite. Hannah's still not well, as you can see, and I have got my gulab chai. Mum's not well either. So we've just come on a late night trip to Taiba Mall. I'm actually here because I went to the laundrette here, so I need to pick that up and then we're going to get a few more gifts before heading back to the hotel. We were supposed to get an early night tonight because we've got quite a full day planned for tomorrow, so I'm very excited. We're going to finally do the hop on hop off bus tour and go on a Ziyarat tour around Medina, inshallah. There's Adam, Mum and Hannah are shopping. All of these shops are the same pretty much. They either sell clothes or or personalised gifts and prayer mats. So Hannah wants some new sunglasses. She wanted Cartier, but unfortunately they don't have Cartier, but they have got Carrier, and they don't have Kylie Cosmetics, but they've got Kylie Cosmetics. Chicken Dubai restaurant. They have fresh orange juice. I saw it on there. They have oranges. So that's always a good sign. This is on the top floor of Taiba Mall. I think from the second floor or the third floor, one of those. So we found a shop inside, an orange juice one, and on the menu it said fresh orange juice 7 Saudi Riyal, and when we asked him he said it was 12 Saudi Riyal, and we were a bit confused by that. We felt like we were being ripped off a bit, didn't we, Hannah? Well, obviously Hannah wasn't being ripped off because she got sweet corn. But now we've come to Gulf Express and they have fresh orange juice. Okay, the hunt for fresh orange juice continued. We didn't go to Gulf Express because the queue was too long. So now we are at Buffet Al Shifa and they have fresh orange juice here. So we finally got some fresh orange juice. So I'm sitting here with my Dunkin Donut and my juice, loving life in Medina.